Hi, this is Tanya from Love Butter Tarot, back with the weekly tarot reading for Pisces for the week beginning the 26th of June 2017. How are you doing, Pisces? I want to say apologies that there was no readings last week. Well, there was dailies, but there wasn't any weeklies. I didn't have time to do them. Sometimes there's just things come up which actually have to take priority over these free readings. So, I hope you appreciate that. And like I say, I'm sorry, but I'm back and I'm here today to do them. Okay. So this week, Pisces, I see there's changes. It's a very strange, these readings this week for all of them. I think I've got you and Gemini left to do. And there's a lot coming on. I feel more of, rather than things happening, it's more sort of internal stuff. And what I feel that you are sort of reminiscing. You are looking back on your journey. I feel that you could possibly be looking at thinking about lost loves or lost opportunities that you didn't actually take as well. So this has been a theme for this week. There's a lot of looking back at chances that could have been strong, that, you are maybe kicking yourself for now. I feel that there's somebody in particular that seems to be on your mind or in your life. And this person, I feel this person is quite creative. I feel they have quite a quirky energy. They dance to the beat of their own drum, and they don't engage in drama. Okay. Now, what I feel within this is something happened. Now, I don't know if any of you ever seen the film Celestian Prophecy. A great film, great book if you haven't read it, but the film itself, it's a bit like Hallmarky, a bit sort of cheaply done. But I think it's brilliant because it talks about energy. And what I will do within this, I'm going to find the clip that they're showing me here, and I'm going to actually put it under in the description below so you can actually see what I mean, okay? Because what it is, it's about taking other people's energy and how getting into their energy field can actually sort of repel them in a way. And this is what I feel is happening here, okay? Because I do feel there's somebody, like I say, either somebody from the past or somebody around that this is connected with, and it might have been you pushed too hard, or your ego got in the way or something like this, and this caused it to go crashing to the ground, okay? So this week, I see you sort of looking back. Now, nobody likes to admit that they were wrong, and everything happens for a reason, so nobody's wrong. But it's like this is asking you to learn from this, okay? Because I really feel love is the focus of your week this week, okay? I feel, like I say, looking at love that you got when you were a child, whether this was good or bad, and looking at how the habits or the way you were taught love was meant to be when you were young, and how that has actually sort of either helped or hindered your present situation, okay? So there's like I say, there's issues here, so they could be coming up family issues as well. And it's like I see this week that you realize that you've been sort of stuck between what you know is right and what you have been taught. And this is where you have had this battle. And like I say, at times you may have cut your own nose off to spite your face, sort of thing. This is what they're saying. This week I see you saying that this is it, enough. I am sick of self-sabotaging myself. I am sick of sticking to old doctrines that are not working for me. I'm on this journey and I want to get going on it. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is what I'm seeing, Pisces, okay? So this week, it's like a big wake-up call for you. It's about you taking responsibility. It's about you seeing the part that you've played in situations as well, because we all play a part, within whatever, we've got to look at the part we played. Sometimes this is we just allow people too much, and we don't put our foot down, or it's, we expect too much as well. And this is what I see coming, because it's like you are ready now, to have solid footing for your future as well. You want to go up the ladder. You're sick of waiting. You're sick of waiting for your ship to come in. You're sick of waiting to get a break, But like I say, your break will come when you actually sort of take responsibility for why for things that you have done in the past. This is then going to actually totally open your heart chakra, so this is going to allow you to let love in, and what it's saying is you have all of the tools at your disposal here to have the life that you want, to manifest the life you want. The only thing is you're not going to get this if you keep looking at the past and thinking about what went wrong or what went right in the past, okay? This is about what you want to go right in your future, and this is about taking away any illusions you have, taking away any projections you have, getting an idea in your head of what you want and sticking to it as well. You've been struggling for too long, Pisces. This is what it's saying. It's now time to take control, take responsibility and say, right, okay, I am now going to think of new ideas, think of a new way to be, which will enhance me rather than hinder me. Like I say, there's been some bad times in the past, but rather than focus on these, allow you to learn from them, because these bad times, all they have done is shown you what you don't want or how you don't want to react, okay? And happiness is just around the corner for you, Pisces. But I mean, God, you're getting 3 10s in this spread here. This is great. This is the start of a new cycle for you, and a happier one. But like I say, you have to own your part in other things. You have to cut these old sort of restricting cords away, and you have to say, right, okay, it is now my turn for happiness and I am going to go out and get there, because it's like you have been trapped in the past. That door is wide open now. Somebody is opening the door for you and you are free, So this is about actually realizing what you have got going for you, you might not have everything you want, but you have everything you need at the moment. And this is about being grateful for that. When we have gratitude, it always comes back to us and we always get more. So this is about you actually realizing, you know what? I'm free now. I'm free from the drama. And I'm free to live a life that is drama-free, and this is what I want. I want a solid future, and this is what I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to do it, okay? I really feel your heart opening this week, Pisces. So I feel that you could be sending messages to somebody now. Like I say, this could be somebody that, you've sort of learned your lesson about in the past. So you could be revisiting the past, or you could be sending a message to somebody who makes you feel good. What is it? Look at the people around you who make you feel good, who have given you time, who have got time for you and stuff like that. See how you feel around them, and the people that you don't feel good around, then don't be around them, that's it. Cut them out, bring the other ones back in, this will stop any blocks that you have, because this is talking about sometimes, being your own worst enemy. And I don't want to, people say that I give Pisces a hard rap. I don't, I say what's in the cards. And this is what it's saying to me. And it's saying, don't get too much in your head. This is what you need to do, because getting in your head, this actually restricts you, when you don't trust the world around you and you think that that is a bad and scary place, that is what you will get, if you free yourself from these beliefs, because they are worn, they're outdated, they're not real, free yourself from them, and this is when you will see the world as a lovely place. You've got to trust the process, you've got to trust in life, you've got to trust other people, and you've got to trust your own judgment as well. This is when the balance is going to be brought in. Now, some of you could be getting a new job or thinking about a new job, because I'm seeing a lot of financial security coming in for you. Don't hold back from this neither, This is a time for you. It's like you have taken a pit stop on your journey, okay? And you are looking back at how far you've come. You're looking at the highs, you're looking at the lows. Ahead of you, there are highs and lows again. But it's the terrain now, so you know what to do and you know what not to do as well. And this is it. It's about doing work on yourself, internal work. This week is all about this Cancer moon, it's all about emotions. It's, but it's coming here to clear. It's coming here so that you can heal. It's coming. These emotions are coming to the surface so you can let them go once and for all, So it's like this week, Pisces, you're going to be at a crossroads, and it's like, do you stick with the same old? If it's working for you, fine, carry on that path. If it's not, then you need to divert, and you need to make a diversion, and this diversion is also in your mind. So the second you get one of these thoughts that actually goes down the route of sort of self-sabotage or the root of the old way of thinking, switch it. switch it and look at the positive side of that, you know. And this is it. It's looking on the bright side. Always look on the bright side of life, Pisces. This is what's coming in. Now, your intuition is on point at the moment as well. You are super psychic, and your intuition is wanting you to move forward. It's wanting you to open your heart. It's wanting you to have your hopes and dreams fulfilled. It's wanting you to sort of embrace your passions, you know. When you're living in fear or when you're living in mistrust, you aren't doing that. So this is about the truth to yourself. There's a lot of people in the dock of the court of the karmic law this week, you know. It's going to be a pretty tough week, but it's all necessary. This is what it's saying here, you know. You want security, you know. You need to find this within yourself, and then you will find it within other people. Now, I do feel, like I say, expect messages. There's a lot of messages coming. You might even be a little bit scared here about leaving the past behind. This is what it's saying, because sometimes, even when it's what we don't want, we become that accustomed to it that we carry it around with us, you know. This is carrying around other people's shit. You know, you don't need to. You know, dump it at the roadside. Dump your old shit at the roadside as well and start afresh. You know, empty that backpack. You know, that's it. You know, empty that backpack, you know, and this is when you will feel lighter and your life will become lighter, because your hopes and dreams are just around the corner. This is what it's saying. So rather than sitting there yearning for them, this is like going out to catch them. I think there's an old, I think it's an Arabic proverb, isn't it? And it says, throw your dreams into the air and then run out to catch them. And this is what you need to do. This is when you will get your happiness. You won't get your happiness by blocking yourself off to opportunities or people. You won't get that. You know who is good to be around. You know who isn't. And this is what it is. I feel at the minute, all you need to do is get your personal power back, you know. And this doesn't involve blaming or anything like that. It's working on you, you know, standing on your own 2 feet, feeling powerful with yourself, you know, and this is when the sun will start shining for you. This is the start of a great cycle. You really need to address your ideas around love and relationships. This is coming in massively, Pisces. You know, obviously I can't go into these specifically, you know, because these are general readings, but, you know, if anybody does want to look at this, we can look at what blocks. If you're not aware of what they are, you know, please get in touch for a reading and we can look at this blocks, because what it's saying is in the past you have tried to bury them, you've tried to not see them, you know, and not address them. They need to be addressed. You know, you need to see the real you in order to see how everything can be a success in the future, because there is success coming for you. You know, this is not a bad reading. This is a really, really good reading, you know, but the changes need to be made. And the only person that can make these changes is you. Okay. So it's like, you know, this isn't about what you've lost. This is what you have gained on the way. They're saying, you know, you've had some harsh lessons, you know, but now is the time to celebrate life. Now is the time to celebrate you. Now is the time for celebration. Okay, and this, even if this is a letting go celebration, you know how people let balloons off, you know, and they let them fly away. This is what you need to do at this moment in time. You are ready you are on the verge and ready for a transformation. You know, you don't want things to stay the same as they are. So what this is needed is you need to actually take action here, you know. Don't be scared. It's often hard to look at ourselves, you know, but once we do, this is when, you know, we get the freedom that we crave, and we find this security within ourselves, this acceptance of who we are. You know, we all fuck up at times. You know, everybody does. But if we continue to fuck up, then that's not good. If we look back and think, right, okay, I should have done that differently, next time I'm presented with it, I will, then you gain something, you know. That's it. You don't lose. You either win, you know, or you learn. That's it. And this is what this is about. There's a new beginning waiting for you, Pisces. You know, it's ready for you there. It's ready for you to project into the future what you want, and everything is yours for the taking there, you know. It's like I say, I don't know, this is focusing a lot on love, and I do feel this sort of mind-body-soul relationship is coming in for you, but there is work to do on you. You need to do this clearing before this actually comes in, you know, and realize that, you know, in the past you haven't been fulfilled. This is about learning and learning love in a different way. Okay, so I hope that made sense to you, Pisces. Like I say, this is all part of the journey, you know, all part of the journey here. But, you know, there'll be cloudy days, there'll be sunshine. This is what happens. But if anybody would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my Facebook or via my website. The links are below. I will put that link on for the Celestial Prophecy thing as well, because that was shown to me pretty clearly there. So like I say, if you want to get in touch, I am going on holiday in a couple of weeks' time, so I won't be available for readings then. The next 2 weeks are getting booked up pretty quickly, so if you do want a reading, please get in touch sooner rather than later, because otherwise it will then have to be off after my holidays, okay? But have a fabulous week. I'm sorry, I'm not being nasty to you, Pisces. I'm just saying what's there. You know, there's work to be done. It's simple, you know, just address it and, you know, take ownership and stuff. And then this is when you get the happy times. Okay. So have an absolutely fabulous week, and I will see you back with the dailies and the weeklies next week. Okay. Satnam.